Hello everyone. This is Jen with Jen's Den Art, and I am here today to work on our new technique Wednesday today. Y'all say hello when you get here. Let me take all of my stuff out the way. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? This is what we did recently. Let me put all this all organized for y'all. Let's get all organized. Okay. Let's see if I can find the photo that I'm painting today. Hello. Hi, Michael. Hi, Pat. Hi, Cindy and Doris. Yay, you got in. I know I'm still trying to learn that whole new system, so y'all please be patient with me, but it's getting there. I'm starting to understand it a little bit better. Y'all say hi. We are going to paint today. Hey, Miss Doris. We're going to paint today. We are working on our practice paintings for our pop-up paint party. And even if you don't do the pop-up paint party, which, by the way, I forgot to put the link to that in here. Forgot to put the link. Let me see if I can find it. For the whole. Let me get all that in here. All right, so there's the link for the pop-up paint party registration. It is happening March 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th at 5 p.m. Central every night. And we are going to be painting. Did y'all see what we're painting? By the way, I'm working on my April. Well, I haven't really started working on it, but at least I have my first canvas ready. My 16 by 16 is what I'm going to paint to start our April. Our April paintings are coming soon. I'm actually starting on them as soon as we get off of this live. So yesterday or the day before, I don't remember when I went live, we painted and we practiced our little seagull, and this is what we came up with. And y'all are doing an awesome job on that. Oh my gosh, y'all are doing so good. Okay, we also practiced a bunny a few days ago. I don't know where my bunny is. My bunny is up here. Let me get her. Let me get her. Here's our bunny. We did this a few days ago as well. We painted her. And then we're going to add another animal today. Even though it's not on the pop-up paint party, I'm giving you an option. Okay, so initially, the first time I painted this area right here, I had a lamb right here, or like a sheep. I think it was a lamb, yeah. And I changed it. And so a couple of people have asked me, what about the lamb? And so what I'm going to do today is we're going to paint a lamb. And so you can have an option of whether you want to put the bunny or the lamb or both on your pop-up paint party board. Okay, so that is what we're doing today. And I have a reference photo somewhere. I just have to find it. I think it's in my, let's see. I downloaded it to, where did I put it? Hang on. Let me get that up. I think it's in Canva. Let's see. And then we can, yeah, there he is. Okay. So that means I have him saved somewhere on this computer. So we're going to paint for the third time to practice for this pop-up paint party. We're going to paint this time on another, it's like about a 6x6 shelf sitter. Okay. I'm just going to have to use him right here because I don't know where he is. Downloads. Gallery. No, I can't find it right here. So I'm just going to have to use him on Canva, just like this. Okay. So we're just going to kind of freehand this lamb. We're not going to, he looks kind of hard, but that's all right. We're going to make this work. All right, so a lamb, let me look up a picture of a lamb right here for y'all. Yeah, I could go to. I'm just going to get a reference for, just for like drawing him out. Look how cute they are. Let's see. That's a pretty cute one. Now, remember, you cannot use photos without permission. But I am just using a photo just for the shape of the lamb. Let's see. Let's go. Do y'all see one y'all like? I kind of like this one. He's kind of cute. Okay, let's go with this one right here. And we're gonna borrow him. That almost looks like a cow, huh? Award-winning lamb under investigation for performance enhancing. Oh goodness. I don't know what I just pulled up. That's what it says on the bottom of the picture. So, all right. So he actually has, he doesn't really have like that lamb's wool. That's what I don't like about him. So let me try to find, oh, look how cute. Okay, I like this one. Let's go with this one instead. And let's use this one to kind of get a good, he's cute. I think he's super cute. So we're gonna take him and we're gonna paint him today. Let me get my face out of the camera here. All right. And can y'all hear me okay, by the way? Hello, Elizabeth. And is it Tisha? So cute. I love the name. Okay, so I'm just going to start with some basic colors. I'm not going to do anything really fancy. Let's do like a grayish background. Let's see. I'm going to grab, we're not even going to really focus on the background very much. We're just going to really just focus on the lamb. So let's start with just a basic. I'm going to take some black. Very little black. Oops, that's way more than I wanted. It was stopped up and I pressed it too hard. Then I'm going to take some white. You know, we're going to be using a lot of white here. So, and I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to grab a paintbrush. Just a basic, it's got a little angle to it, but that's okay. We're just going to work with it. Let me bring this down just a little bit so y'all can see better. And we're going to use that little photograph there for our painting. And watch how easy this is going to be. We are going to stay very loose. I am not painting. You know what? I think I'm going to do it this way because it's a little bit longer and his body is pretty long. So we're going to keep it really loose. And maybe we'll add, maybe we'll add just a teeny bit of, let me grab some, what would be a good color? Maybe a teeny bit of green for the background. Okay, this is called a sap green. And so I'm going to throw that in there and get a little bit of a grayish green color going. I want to keep this really messy, y'all, because I want to show y'all that you can really create something nice, even though it might not. We're not going to do all of the details, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's that loose painting style that we all like and we scared to do. Okay, I can show you how to do that. I'm really good at painting messy. So let's do it. I paint messy even when I don't even try to paint messy. It just happens. Any of y'all like that? Okay, good. I'm glad y'all can hear fine. Thank you, Miss Judy. Hey, Miss Sandy, California is in the house. I've never been to California. I have to go. We have to go visit. It seems like a beautiful place to visit. All right. So there we go. First layer is done. It's just kind of like a greenish, grayish color. I'm pretty much wanting the background to be a little bit on the darker side because our lamb is going to be, you see the picture of him, he's got a lot of like white and like brownish colors to him. Hey, Miss Kathy. Okay, good. Hear you fine. All right, so let's talk about how many of y'all like to paint on these little shelf sitters. How many of you have painted with me on these little shelf sitters? Let me get some unbleached titanium, which is over here, all the way on this side. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do because we're going to keep this super, super loose. I'm really wanting this to be a fun new technique here. I do not want this to be all right, let's make sure we make his eyes perfect and his nose perfect and all that. Let's just have fun, okay? Let's have fun. I'm kind of nervous about it because it's going to be a little crazy, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to start just with a regular, this is one of those like cheap, super cheap paintbrushes that like don't bend and they're not soft at all. But I'm basically just going to use it for a guide in giving me a shape of my lamb. Okay. You'll see how I'm just making the legs and making another leg right here. I'm making his back. I'm making him fill up the whole area. Here's his head. And here's his ears. All right. There you go. Nothing more than that. Can y'all see it? That was a quick drawing of a lamb. Okay, y'all can see him, right? See the whole outline of him? There he is. His back is a little bit poofy. His belly's a little bit poofy, but you know what? Let's do it. That's what I'm saying. Let's do it. Just bought some 5x5s to try. Good. Hello, Miss Diane Richards. I'm glad you caught us live too. Yay, you're here. Yes. Okay. So you do like painting on shelf sitters. Okay, that is super awesome. So here we go. I'm taking a filbert brush and it's got a rounded edge and I'm using white. And I'm going to keep him super messy. See this? Just a bunch of mess. And watch how easy this is going to be. Just want y'all to don't stress out. I'm going to make him super messy. Two things I want you to notice that I'm doing. Okay, not only did I draw him out, but I'm holding the paintbrush like really far away because that makes, if I hold the paintbrush like this, I'm going to be going into all of those little details. But if I take my paintbrush and I hold it like way back here, and I like to use the long paintbrushes with the long handles. And if you like to paint, one of the most common comments that I get is, why do you want to join my tribe? Okay, why do you want to join my tribe? Because I want to learn how to paint looser, and I like your style of painting loose. Okay, so if that's your purpose, and which is most of the people that join the tribe, that's one of the things that I highly suggest is you're going to want to make sure that you have a paintbrush that allows you to hold the paintbrush really far back. I mean, you don't have to hold it like I am right now, but I hold it like this. Okay. And now I'm coming back with some brown, and we are going to have some fun, my friend. We are not making this lamb have really particular areas. I'm just going to let him go free. He is free. So the next thing I'm going to do, now you notice I'm still pulling up some of that green because my my green paint is still wet. So we're going to have to go over a couple of layers here to get him right. And I'm going to add just a little bit of black. This back leg has a lot of black in it. So I'm looking at this area right here, and I'm noticing that, okay, there's a lot of darker colors back there. So I'm going to give those darker colors some fun. A little bit more. Then I'm going to wipe that off. Okay, so I want you to see Paint the Replays. Okay, this one y'all are going to have super fun with, I promise. I want you to see the size of the paintbrush has a lot to do with the size of the strokes on the figure. Okay, the size of the paintbrush has a lot to do with the size of the strokes. So if you don't like how small the strokes are, then go with a larger paintbrush. And I am in the mood right now to go with a larger paintbrush because I don't like all of the little mini strokes that I have going on. I'm going to give him a little bit of a dryness here for just a minute. And I'm going to find a little bit bigger of a filbert brush. Here we go. So I'm changing from this one right here, which is like about a ½ inch. I'm changing to about a quarter, 3/4 of an inch. You see the difference? So I'm going a little bit fatter, but it's still a filbert brush. It doesn't have to be a filbert brush. I just like the look of the filbert brush because it gives you that little curved area at the top. Y'all, do y'all have those heat guns? This is just a blow dryer. Does anybody have the heat gun? Because I just ordered me one, and I'd love to know if I did a good job in ordering me one. And guess what else I ordered me? I ordered me some art resin, and I ordered me some, this is all new stuff, so you know it's going to be coming in New Technique Wednesday. I ordered me some, what do you call that? Propane. I got to get this off the ground. That propane torch for the resin. I ordered me a propane torch. How many of y'all have all that stuff? Y'all have a heat gun? Okay, I ordered me a heat gun. I ordered a propane torch, and I ordered don't tell Michael that I ordered all of that. And I ordered I ordered some art resin as well. So yes, I would look up a picture of Miss Diana. I would look up a picture of a lamb laying down because the bottom of them is a little bit different. But yeah, that's pretty much what you would do. That's a great idea. I should have done this one laying down. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna have some fun soon in our New Technique Wednesdays because I just ordered me a bunch of new stuff for us to try. And I was going to do it today for New Technique Wednesday. We were going to do the resin but I don't have all of my stuff in. So we're going to do it probably next week. I want to resin our big pop-up paint party board, but I'm going to start with a smaller piece first and like learn how to do it because I've never done it before. Okay, so I'm going with another layer. You can see how it's working out better because it's kind of dry. Let me show y'all. I do not want him to be a perfect shape. I want him to have some fun. I want to just be loose. And it's hard for me sometimes too. So like right now, I keep on catching myself. Oh, let's make his tail perfect. No, let's not make his tail perfect. Let's allow him to have some play. I'm just tapping with my filbert brush. All right. And I'm focusing on where are the lights and where are the darks. Where are the lights? The lights are right here. The lights are up here. The light colors on him. His ears. Let's make him have some cute little ears. And then I'm noticing right here, he's got a little bit of a darker color. Right here, he's got a little bit of a darker color. All right. I'm going to make him some little swirlies. Now, isn't he cute? All right, let's make him some little dots for some eyes. And then his nose and mouth. That's too big. Let's go something smaller. Making him messy. Messy, messy. Okay, I need some darker colors right here. Dark, 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 right underneath his chin. And then all of this is going to be lighter. All of that. Ears. Do not want him to really be that detailed at all. This is almost like an abstract. And let it happen. Let it happen. Get the hands in there, fingers. Do not be afraid. Let's fix his little I might even bring in his head just a teeny bit. Hang on, let me get some pink. And we're not done, so don't look at him and say, oh my gosh, what are we doing? Because we are making a very abstract-y figure here. We do not want it to be perfect. Okay? So I'm doing on purpose to just give it a lot of mess. And I like his little ears. And his eyes are way too close together. So I'm going to mess that up. Don't be afraid. I'm going to mess him up. Put him some twirlies. I'm trying to make him have like the little twirlies all over him. I'm using like a small round brush and I'm just allowing it to go. Twirly, twirly. Okay, let's get some more of that brown in there. Okay, I like this method. I just kind of came up with it a second ago. Let's get a little bit of black. Twirly, twirly, twirly. See how he's got all kinds of twirls on him? He's getting fat, but I like it. This area right here needs to be a part of the front of his leg. And then we're going to make his eyes, just going to go really, really further out. And you see how he's not really that cute, but he's got his own little character going on. Let me grab some of that green again and show you what I'm going to do. So his head is a little bit too fat for me. And so I'm going to come back in here. And I'm going to kind of work in the negatives. With some black and green. And I'm going to fill in some of this. And watch what's going to happen. See how fast I'm moving? I'm moving fast on purpose because I don't want, y'all understand what I'm doing? I'm really trying to keep him like super, super rough, you know? Because that's like the style to do things to make them look like really, really messy. So look how he's coming to life. He's coming to life in his own way. See, now he's kind of got a little bit of a step happening. I'm just going back in those greens. He's got some long legs, huh? Let's do something about that. Let's make his legs come a little bit shorter down here. His legs are too long. Okay, so I want you to notice what happened. We decided to take him and reshape him afterwards by going back into, like, it's called that negative. Look at what I'm doing with this paintbrush. Okay, I'm just allowing the paintbrush to just become a complete mess. And when you look back at him, he's looking a little bit better. Now he's still a little bit too dark right here. I'm gonna go back. Don't be scared. It's okay. He's still got some green in him, y'all, and I don't want him to have green on him. So this is how cheap this paintbrush is. I just broke it. Isn't he coming out to be cute? Now his body is still green, and I don't want his body to be green. So I have to draw in some more. And I'm grabbing a different paintbrush because I just broke the other one. Okay. So just a little food for thought. You saw how he was pretty messy a little while ago, but he's still messy. But we're just going to come in and give him a little bit more white. I'm trying not to press. I was pressing really hard before because I was like, like working him really hard. But I'm coming back with another layer, and I'm just being a little more gentle because I don't want to pull up that green that I was pulling up before. So I'm going to be a lot more gentle this time around. Kind of got the shape that I want of him. Just getting a little more gentle with my strokes. His tail is too long. I'm gonna use two different brushes because I don't want to get green on him. So I'm gonna use one brush for the whites and the browns, and I'm gonna use a different brush to go back with the greens, making his tail shorter. And then I'm gonna come down here, and I'm just gonna kind of make a little bit of grass looking stuff, a little bit darker, a little bit more green. The green that I'm using is a sap green. I think I told y'all that already. So I'm going to come in here and just kind of add some colors at the bottom. Now it kind of like makes his legs look a little decent, not so long. Let's go right here. So notice that I didn't stop after that first attempt, and I kept playing with him because I knew he wasn't right. And like I'm playing right now, just keep playing. Now he's looking a lot better. Kind of giving him a little bit of leg room in there. So that negative coverage really helped a lot. You know, like going in afterwards and reshaping him really made a big difference. A little bit more color. How much fun could this be? Oh, I have green on my finger. That might be why. I'm like, where's the green coming from? All right. I'm starting to get a little bit too perfect, so I gotta give him some room to grow. We're gonna just leave him now. I have a little bit of green left on my palette, so I'm just using it to make some streaks. And if you wanted to, once it's dry, you can come back with some fun. Let me show you what I have. You could go white. I bought this stuff and I've never used it. Have y'all ever used this before? This tulip stuff? You can come back, and I don't know if I should do white. I think I'm going to try white. I think I have a white one too. Well, maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Hang on, let me get it. I'm buying all kind of new stuff to try. So this is the white tool. Okay, it's a fabric paint, but people use it on their paintings. And look what I'm going to do to him. I'm squeezing it and some paint's coming out. And I'm just kind of making him some little oops. Look how cute he is now. Now that's a one-of-a-kind piece, I have to say. Don't ask me to recreate this because I probably can't do it. But I think he's super cute. Don't y'all think he's cute? He has some little wool on his ears are kind of big, but you know what? He's just gonna have to be with some big ears. I think he's precious. I know, isn't it cute, Janet? I love it. You could have used, I have this stuff in black and white. I just bought it on Amazon. It's dimensional fabric paint, and basically you can just, you know, kind of like outline your stuff with it. Where's my let's try it on this. I've actually never used it before. This is one of, you can tell I just opened it up just a second ago. I'm going to use it. Let's try the black. I'm just playing. I don't even know. Like I said, I've never used it. But I'm going to use it on his wings. Oops, let me see if it's open. Yeah. Okay, so let's just kind of do a little bit. Look how cute. And just kind of outline him. Doesn't matter if it's really the real outline, you know. You just kind of stick that up there like that. This stuff is pretty awesome. I kind of like it. Let me go back one more time right there. Look how cute he is. Oh, let's do his eye. There we go. Now that just made a whole different dimension to this painting. So how precious. Okay, so, I just put, look what I did to my phone. I just put paint all over my phone. So not only did we do like a really fast abstract lamb, but we used this tulip stuff, dimensional fabric paint in these little 4-ounce bottles. And I really like the effect that it caused on both of our little shelf sitters that we made the other day. So, yes, paint pens would do different, Diana, but I think it would work. This tulip stuff is actually, it's going to stay above the paint. Paint pens are going to like grab into the you know what I'm saying? Like that, if it's like a marker or something, it's going to go. It's kind of like the difference, like I explained the difference between a palette knife and a paintbrush. And when you use a palette knife, you can stay above and create layers. And you know, kind of like you would be spreading butter on something. But when you use a paintbrush, it's like it digs deeper down into the surface and it goes all the way to your surface. So that's what I think the difference would be in this stuff compared to a paint marker. If you used a paint marker, you would have to actually like touch all the way down to the wood. So that's just my opinion. I'm not exactly sure if I really know what I'm talking about. But it sounds good, doesn't it? Tulip stuff would look good on beach painting for the sand and the ocean. Yes, isn't it cool? So I'm going to let it dry and see how it works out. I don't know if you can use anything like that, like on underneath resin. That would be something I would have to try. So, yeah, more dimensional. Exactly, Diana. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Good. So it's puffy paint. That's exactly what it is. It's dimensional fabric paint. It's puffy paint. It's actually the stuff they use to write on like sweatshirts and things like that have a little bit of a surface on it. So yeah, it's permanent. I don't know what it's made out of. Can be washed after 72 hours. Let dry for 4 hours. Machine washable. For, you know, once you put it on fabric. Yeah, I have no idea what the ingredients is in it. Does not say. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. All right, guys, I hope you join us for our pop-up paint party. I know, in the face cute. See how I messed up the first time? The eyes were too close together. Make sure you join us for our pop-up paint party. I'm going to paste the link again to sign up. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Remember, we start next Tuesday on our party. So we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Thanks so much for coming on and being a part and sharing my new techniques with me. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.